All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Angie Harper, Elite Pro 8 here in Queen Creek, Arizona. And I'm really excited for those of you that joined us live, those of you that are watching the live stream, or perhaps you're watching the recording of this in the future. Welcome. And I hope you're staying warm in Idaho. And if maybe you don't live in Idaho, but you know somebody that does, feel free to share this opportunity recording with them. I'm going to keep it brief. I'm going to share my screen here. And today we're just going to take a quick look into LifeVantage and 6 reasons why now is the time to start a business with LifeVantage. And I think we all can agree that the world is kind of crazy right now, right? Think about the rise in gas and groceries. That alone is making it tough on a lot of people. 65% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And I read recently that 77% of Americans are looking for an additional source of income. So I'm here today to give you some information on how having a business with LifeVantage can give you control of your income, regardless of what's happening in the world, right? The flexibility to work from anywhere and being part of a community that lifts you up, giving you a sense of belonging and purpose, which is huge for me. And all of this without virtually any risk and everything to gain. So if this is you, or maybe it's not you, maybe you're like, nope, this isn't for me, but perhaps you know somebody that would be a good fit for this. And we just ask that you share this with them. But whatever your reason, you're in the right place. And I'm going to highlight 6 reasons why now is the time to join a business with LifeVantage. So do me a favor. I'd like you to put away any preconceived notions that you have about the network marketing industry, because I definitely know that they're out there. And I just would ask that you allow this information to reach your mind and reach your heart. And it might just change your family's life like it did mine almost 6 years ago. So a little backstory on me. I was a kindergarten teacher, gosh, over 20 years ago. I taught kindergarten and 2nd grade for 10 years, all while being a mom to 2 young boys. My boys, Ryan and Nick, were 1 and 3 at the time. And I would do the whole commuting. I would put my babies in the car and I would commute 45 minutes both ways to teach kindergarten all day. Talk about exhausting. Those of you out there listening that are teachers know that sometimes when you get home, you have no patience left. Am I right? And so I just knew that there was something else for me. And so after 10 years of teaching, I decided one day to become my own boss. And so I left teaching and I started a mobile gym for kids back in my hometown of Brentwood, California. And I bought an old 1984 school bus, renovated it into a gym, and I taught classes on it. And I did it for about 9 years. And while it was amazing being my own boss, I was still that busy mom. And at this point, my kids were even busier because they were in travel sports. But you know, doing it all, being the boss and the business owner and the wife and the mom, it really started to catch up with me health-wise. I was running on empty, like I'm sure many of you out there can relate to. And I started to develop some pretty significant health problems that I tried everything to alleviate. And I'll talk about what worked for me in just a minute. But if you're out there reaching for coffee or energy drinks or popping Advil or pain relievers, or maybe even like me, you turn to prescription medication to help you feel better, then you're in the right place, because you know, we're all going through something, especially in today's world. And it is a huge part of why we feel so bad. I read a post today actually on a popular Instagram page that many of you I know probably follow. And it said that we are not meant to sit in a cubicle from 9 to 5, right? And work a job that we hate for 40 years, or have 3 chronic health conditions and be on 10 medications, never work out, avoid the sun, right? A lifestyle like this can lead to one thing and one thing only, and that is oxidative stress and disease. If you're not sure what oxidative stress is inflammation. It's essentially the same thing, and it's directly related to over 200 diseases. So raise your hand out there if you have a history of heart disease or cancer, Alzheimer's, or maybe diabetes in your family. All of that can be directly linked back to oxidative stress. And back in 1969, a researcher by the name of Dr. Joe McCord discovered an enzyme called SOD, superoxide dismutase, which basically is the most powerful antioxidant in your cell. This discovery led him and his team to the development of our flagship product, the reason that I am here today and the reason that many of you are listening, and the reason that LifeVantage is a company today. And that is our number one reason, which is our products. Our flagship product seen right here is called Protandim NRF2. And that is our hero product. It's a scientific breakthrough that Washington State University calls potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of health. So NRF2 is a combination of these 5 herbs that you can see on your screen: turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, bacopa, and ashwagandha. Now, can you go buy all of these at GNC or Whole Foods? Yes, you can. But the difference is the synergy of all of these 5 ingredients being blended in just the right amounts. And it causes our cells to make their own antioxidants, right? Our cells making their own antioxidants, not eating blueberries, not taking vitamin C, not, drinking red wine, which are all really good sources of antioxidants. But this is your cell creating its own, which is huge. And, it has the power to lower oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. And this is a big deal. We have virtually no competitors out there. Now, Protandim does have 7 patents, 31 peer-reviewed studies, which you can find on PubMed. And PubMed is a website where all healthcare providers go to look at clinical research. And keep in mind, these studies were not done by our company. They're funded by institutions like the Mayo Clinic, Harvard, the American Heart Association, Texas Tech, the National Institute of Aging. I mean, really, really big deal in medicine. And to this day, our product continues to be studied and published by third parties. This product is also BSCG and NSF certified for athletes, making it one of the most safest and most studied products that you can consume. And we didn't stop there. We do have quite a wide array of health products, anywhere from gut health, anti-aging, energy, skin health, heart health, and eye health. And we address concerns, right? We address health and beauty concerns, yes, but mitochondrial health, gut health, brain health, and even we have a product addressing your pet's health. We have products that your entire household needs. And to me, the most important part is that they're consumable, right? So people use them, they love them, they want them again. Our products are made with cutting edge technology. They're plant-based, gluten-free, free of harsh chemicals, which I know a lot of people are, for sure looking at what they're consuming right now as part of their health regimen, which is very, very important. Our retention rate is 80%, which means that 80% of people order the next month, literally unheard of in most companies today. There's something for everybody here at LifeVantage. And if you're interested in learning more about any of these particular products right here, be sure to reach back to whoever shared this with you, and they'll get you more information on that. But I'm mainly here tonight to talk about opportunity and opportunity in Idaho. Our breakthrough product, which is our newest product to our family, is our activated liquid collagen. And this is going to lead right into the second reason why it's a great time to start a business. But this product alone has catapulted our company into a frenzy. Like literally, they could not keep up with the production of this liquid collagen. I think last I read, we were 400% over projections. That is absolutely incredible. And I'm happy to say that we're now caught up, and there's going to be a lot more glowing and happy people out there. But the next reason, number 2, is timing and trends. One of the most crucial factors when it comes to succeeding really in any business, but especially network marketing, is timing. just like in real estate, right? Timing is everything. So we're not a startup company. We've gone through all the growing pains, thank goodness. And we're also not a legacy company. And those are companies that everybody has heard about. If you tell somebody LifeVantage, 9 times out of 10, they're saying, what's LifeVantage? Which to me, that's music to my ears. But the Direct Selling Association tells us that the first 135,000 distributors in any network marketing company have a once in a lifetime opportunity. And LifeVantage currently is at 70,000 distributors worldwide. We are in 24 countries, and we are on our way to $1 billion company, which doesn't happen in everybody's lifetime. So it's super exciting for those of us that are a part of it. We are primed for momentum. And when a company reaches momentum, that's when 80% of the wealth is created. So that excites me. I hope it excites you. And again, the categories, the biggest category that we have a big footprint in is anti-aging, of course, which is a $300 billion industry. And the collagen that I just talked about, our standout product, we're really at the beginning of that trend. It currently is at 8.36 billion. So compared to the other categories here, weight loss, energy, hair care, pet care, collagen is just starting. So again, it's timing and trends. And the third reason is company. LifeVantage has a great story. So when Protandim NRF2 was sold on retail shelves, like I said earlier, at GNC, CVS, Whole Foods, nobody knew what it was. But after ABC did an investigative report on it in 2005, the company made several $1 million in sales, but the sales died down shortly after that. And why? It was because the story stopped being told. So in 2009, LifeVantage went into the direct sales industry, and sharing the story through a network of people, just like I'm doing right now, it just made sense. And the company quickly grew to a $250 million company from there. So for me, the story of going from retail to direct sales is just another important point that really sets us apart from other companies. And LifeVantage is a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ, so everything that we bring to you is legal and transparent, including our income statement. And many of you probably know environmental activist Erin Brockovich. She actually holds a seat on our board, which really excited me. And I really think that that says something about the quality of our products and the integrity of our company. And we're also proud to say that we're a debt-free company, which, in today's world is pretty incredible. So let's talk Idaho for a minute. Idaho, look how beautiful that is. I've never been. I cannot wait to visit. Who am I going to stay with when I go? Population of 1.9 million people. But I want to talk really specifically, because if you're listening to this right now, either you do live in Idaho, maybe you want to move to Idaho. I think they're closed to Californians though. But, or maybe somebody who lives there that would be perfect for this. And I spent some time a couple of days ago looking at the US Bureau of Labor Statistics from 2021. And there they listed hundreds and hundreds of occupations along with average salaries. And the average school teacher in Idaho makes around $35,000 per year. The average police officer makes $51,000 per year, which kind of shocked me. And a personal trainer in Idaho is looking at about $25 per hour. So I went through this entire list, and I'm looking for jobs that pay over 6 figures. And I found essentially 3: engineers, judges, and doctors. Okay, a doctor, and there are some nurses or anyone really in the medical field, I was noticing, does make either 6 figures or almost 6 figures. But a doctor who goes to school for 8 years and racks up thousands of dollars in debt makes over 6 figures. But I want you to take a second and look at the possibilities that we have right here, right? Our compensation plan. And it really is, when I first started this, I had no idea what a compensation plan was. And I looked at it and I thought, could it be more confusing? But I made it my mission to understand it. And now I definitely do, and I can teach it. But there are several ways to get paid. From first sale commissions, we make 40% profit the first time you sell something. We have profit sharing. Once you hit the rank of Elite Pro 7, you get a percentage of global sales, which again, we are in 24 countries and growing. We have incredible incentive trips that you can win. We have leadership retreats, or maybe you're just looking at this opportunity to help pay for food and gas, right? Something very minimal. Maybe you want to replace your current income. Maybe you want to retire a spouse. Let's take a look real quick here at a couple of the ranks. The rank of Pro 3 is 5,000 in organizational volume per month, and the average Pro 3 makes just under $600 a month. The average Pro 5, Premier Pro 5, which is $20,000 in organizational volume, makes around $3,000 a month. So definitely enough to help a family out and maybe even replace an income. Elite Pro 7, which is $100,000 in organizational volume, is around $12,000 per month. Now, I'm an Elite Pro 8 with zero network marketing experience, right? I'm just somebody who decided to be coachable, be consistent, and be persistent. And the money that I make rivals a doctor who spent 8 years in medical school. And I do it, again, former kindergarten teacher, and I do it while raising my kids who are now 16 and 17. My youngest son just got his license today. Pray for me. But all that to say, guys, I'm somebody who didn't know anything about this industry, but I decided to take it seriously. I decided that my time freedom and me being with my family was the most important thing. And so I made it happen, and I didn't quit. And that was almost 6 years ago. And so, the possibilities with this really are endless. If you treat it like a hobby, it will pay like a hobby. But if you treat it like a full-time business, then it will pay you that way. And for me, I just love the fact that, my time and effort are reflected in the pay that I can achieve, right? That's the best part. There's no cap. When I was teaching, I had a salary, and it didn't matter if I went to school early that day or if I went in on the weekends or how much extra work I did. I never was going to make over what that salary cap was. And so you're truly building a legacy for you and your family, which, by the way, LifeVantage businesses are willable. You can will your business to your children, which is incredible. And of course, don't forget about all the amazing tax benefits as a business owner. And number 5 is systems. We don't expect you just to go out and do this by yourself, right? You don't need to have a background in health or beauty. You don't need to have prior experience in network marketing, because we have systems in place. Not only do we provide you with a free replicated website, an app to run your business using your cell phone, we have unparalleled trainings and all the marketing materials you could ever hope for. But we also teach you these systems. And, I'm not going to say it's easy, because it's not. It's a lot of work, but it's very doable. And you're not doing it alone. I know when I was a business owner, everything was dependent on me. If I wanted changes to my website, I had to do it. If I wanted new business, I had to get out there and get it. Employees and marketing and everything was reliant on me, hence the stress that I started to develop, which led me here. But let's talk startup costs for a minute. How much of an upfront investment? I know probably you're thinking thousands and thousands of dollars. I know I invested $35,000 into my startup business. 35,000, and I didn't make profit for 1 full year, right? But I saw the vision, and I was willing to take the risk. And here with LifeVantage, there's big vision, and there's virtually no risk. Our motto is get in where you fit in. As long as you're commissionable at 200 PV, which is personal volume, and that's what you're spending on your own products or maybe products for your family, or what your personally enrolled customers are spending, it's very minimal. It's $200 in product. Then you're good to go. But we do offer incredible savings through your choice of packs. And essentially, this is the only time a distributor really gets a good savings and doesn't pay what our customers are paying, which to me, I really like. But our elite pack is the best bang for your buck. It's an investment of $999, and you get virtually every product that we have, along with the starter kit, trainings, a free event ticket. And from there, we have 3 equally priced packs that each target a different pathway. You can see one's called Look Radiant, which is skincare and collagen. We have an optimized health one with all of our anti-aging and gut health. And we have one called Achieve More. And those are all around $309. And you can definitely mix and match any of these to suit your needs. And let's talk about our last reason, number 6, legacy and culture. So the best part of this industry is the people that we meet along the journey, right? Just linking arms with like-minded people just from all walks of life, all cultures, all communities. It's really important, not just for our team, but it also comes from the integrity of our corporate team. I know LifeVantage gives back throughout the year. We build homes for those in need. My husband and myself and our two boys were fortunate enough to be able to go to Mexico just before the pandemic and build houses for families. And it was an incredible experience. But, we don't stop there. We get together at pretty much every event and it's called a legacy project, where we give back. We get together in times of crisis, like the hurricane or any natural disaster. And to me, that's the best part of this experience. You can see a picture of just a fraction of my team here. We were at an event last summer in Salt Lake City, Utah. And so what we teach you is that you're not alone, right? You have a team no matter where you live, no matter how many people are in Idaho. You have access to every single one of us thanks to something called technology, right? And so we have your back every step of the way. We just ask you to use products, share them with people, and build a network. And it's as simple as that. So in wrapping up my presentation today, you might be feeling one of three things. Either number one, this makes sense to you and you're ready to make a shift in your life and ready to join our movement. And if that's the case, we welcome you with open arms. Or maybe number two, you're ready just to be a customer and begin activating your body for optimal health. Or maybe you're just like, what the heck is she talking about? I need more information. And that's okay too. Be sure to circle back with whoever cared enough about you to share this opportunity presentation with you today. And they would be happy to send you more information and a link on how to get started. So with that, I would like to thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again in the future.